Good morning, good afternoon,
Good afternoon,
good
ma'am.
afternoon,
Good
everyone.
afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon.
Good
Ma'am,
afternoon.
ma'am, I draw a picture.
You drew a picture of what?
A car.
Okay, good. Okay, very nice. Yes.
Ma'am, how are you?
I'm fine, thank
Ma'am,
you.
I draw a picture of gorilla.
Gorilla.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Okay. So last week, if you remember, we started the poem Riding My Bicycle.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes. And we completed 2 paragraphs.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
So who can tell me what those 2 paragraphs told us? Anyone?
Ma'am,
Hmm.
child was
Hmm.
riding a bicycle.
Hmm. Hmm.
And you mean to tell the summary?
Anyways, in whichever way you can explain.
Okay. Yes.
Anybody can do it? Nobody?
Yes. We learned the safety tips of riding a
Yes,
bicycle.
Sahrish, yes.
This poem is about a bicycle.
Hmm.
Good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Round and round and round.
Hmm.
The goes the wheels of my bike.
Hmm.
You mean to tell the summary?
Yes, yes.
The bicycle wheels go round and round and round.
Hmm.
Two big, two big
Hmm.
wheels, but sometimes three.
Hmm.
If you're riding a bike,
Hmm.
she feels the sun on her face,
Hmm.
warms the wind in her hair,
Hmm.
and she says, "That's how I get here from there."
Hmm. Okay, good. Thank you, Sahrish. Okay, so the first 2 paragraphs, the little girl who is the main character here, she's telling us how she rides her bicycle. The wheels of her bicycle go round and round, okay, in a circular motion. Sometimes it's a bicycle, sometimes she rides a tricycle. So sometimes there are 2 wheels, sometimes there are 3 wheels, okay. And she says riding her bicycle is what she likes the most. When she's riding her bicycle, she can feel the sun on her face and the wind in her hair. Okay, this is where we stopped last time. Ayush, can you read the first 2 paragraphs?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Round and round and round
Mm,
go the wheels on my bike.
mm,
Two big wheels,
mm,
but sometimes
mm,
three if you riding a right.
mm,
Right. Feel the sun on my face,
mm,
the wind in my hair.
mm,
It's how I get from
mm,
from here
mm,
to
mm.
another.
There.
Just
Mm.
just just
Doing
just doing
mm,
that I like
what I like.
riding my bike.
Yes, just doing what I like, riding my bike. Okay, good. Now we shall continue with the next. But before I even go out, yes, who called me? But before I even go out, I have my safety to think about. So I wear a helmet every time I ride. It keeps my head protected inside. So the little girl is telling us that every time before she goes for her bicycle ride, the first thing she thinks about is her safety. Okay, when you're going on your bicycle, when you take your bicycle for a ride, there are chances that you might hit somewhere, there are chances you might fall down or slip and fall down. All those chances are there. So she says, first thing I do is take care of my safety. What I do is I wear a helmet. Why should you wear a helmet?
because
Hmm.
For safety.
For safety, yes. What does the helmet do?
it
Protect our
protects
head.
It protects our head. Yes, the helmet protects our head. So that's why it is said that every time you go for a ride, please wear a helmet. Okay, it's the same thing even if you're in a bike, I mean a motorbike. Also, you should wear a helmet. And what about in a car? What is the first thing you will take care of?
Seat belt.
Seat belt. Yes, very good,
seat
very good.
belt.
So in a car, you have to make sure you have your seat belts on, and if it's on a bike, you have to make sure you have your helmet.
Helmet.
This is not for anybody else, but it is for our safety. So you must make sure you do all this when you are going for a ride.
Okay.
I always wear shoes on my feet. Stay on the sidewalk, not the street. Don't ride too fast going down big hills, cause I don't want to take any spills. I always wear shoes on my feet. Why do you think she tells us that she wears shoes on her feet?
Because we
Uh,
stay on the sidewalk.
Sorry, Saharish, I didn't understand.
To,
No, no.
um, to, be, to stay on the sidewalk.
No, it's not for staying on the sidewalk. Why do you think she asks us to wear shoes?
Protect the feet.
Yes, very good. To protect the feet. Okay. Like I was saying, there are chances you will fall down. So, a few places that you are prone to get hurt are your arms, your legs, your feet, and your head. So, to protect your head, you have the helmet. And the other thing that you can do is wear shoes so you don't get cuts or bruises on your feet, right?
Yeah.
When it's a bicycle, there are chances that your leg may go in between the wheels and you will get cuts over there. So if it's a shoe, the chances are less. So that's why she's telling us wear shoes also when you're riding a bicycle. Another thing that she is telling us, Andrea, please mute your audio. Andrea, she's unmuted and she's busy talking. Okay, another thing she is saying is stay on the sidewalk, not the streets. Okay, if you have noticed roads in parks, okay, there are two on the sides. You have an area where people walk. Do you know what it is called?
Sidewalk.
Another word for a sidewalk.
എന്തിനാ ചെടി വെക്കാനാണോ പിന്നെ
Those of you who are
പറ
talking to your parents, please mute your audio.
street.
Yes, Renfred.
Street.
No, the street. What she means by street here is the road. I
Yeah.
want you to know what do you mean by I want to ask you what do you mean by sidewalk?
Means the part
Huh?
on the side of a road.
The side of a road. Yes. What is the side of a road called? Do you know?
Street. Sidewalk. Footpath.
Yes, it's called a footpath. Okay. It's called a
Footpath.
footpath because it is used for walking. Okay. Whenever we are on the roads, one thing we must take care of is we should not walk on the roads. Roads are for
Travel.
what are the
Going for
roads
a
for?
car. Travel.
It's for the vehicles, okay? It's for the
By
motor vehicles
car.
like cars, trucks, lorries, etc. We are not supposed to walk on the roads. We are supposed to walk on the footpaths that are there on the side of the roads. If you have noticed, people jog on the footpaths, they go for morning walks, okay?
Sidewalk.
So she's telling us that you must use these footpaths for riding your bicycle. Do not ride your bicycle on the roads. Why does she tell us that?
Or cars hit us and
Yes.
have
There are
accident.
chances. Yes, good. There are chances that the cars will hit us, and we will also be a disturbance for the traffic, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
When all the other people are riding their cars and trucks and buses and all that, going there with a bicycle, it's going to trouble the traffic on the road. So it is
Traffic on the road.
always good to keep on the sides of the road, which is meant for walking, jogging, bicycle rides, etc.
Yes.
Okay, so that is what she is
Yes.
telling us also, that please use the sidewalks and not the streets.
Yeah.
Another thing she is telling us, don't ride too fast going down big hills. Okay, though if any of you have been on a bicycle and you're going down a hill or maybe going down a steep road, you would have noticed that the speed of the bicycle increases.
Ma'am, I
Yeah.
was got it. Like
Yes, the speed of the bicycle increases. So she is telling us that please make sure you don't go too fast because chances of falling down are more. She's saying don't ride too fast going down big hills. Cause is the short form of because. Because I don't want to take any spills, which means because I don't want to fall down. Is
Yes.
it clear?
Yes.
Yes. Ivan, you want to say something?
ma'am, there's a big hill over here.
Okay, so you have to be careful when you're riding bicycle over there. Okay, you have to
There
go.
I have two cycles. One
Okay,
has no brake, one has brake.
okay, so please use the cycle with the brake. Yes, okay, good. And the last paragraph, I use the signals I learned so people know when I'm going to turn. Left arm out for a left, bent up for a right, bent down for stop. It's safe and polite. So, in the last paragraph, she is telling us that when you're riding a bicycle, forget bicycle, whatever vehicle you're using, the first thing we must do is follow traffic signals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes? The
Yes.
reason
Okay.
most accidents happen is because people don't follow signals.
Yeah.
Okay, so one thing she is saying is we must use the signals that we have learned. Okay, uh, signals, by signals she means if you're riding a bicycle and you want to turn your vehicle to the left. Okay, I cannot sit on my bicycle and scream to the person behind me that I'm going to turn left. Can we do that?
No.
No. So you have to give him some uh, signal or you have to do some action which will tell that person that you are going to turn your bicycle. So she's saying you have to make use of hand signals. So three hand signals she is telling us over here. Left arm out, which means I'm going to turn my bicycle to the left. So if I'm riding my bicycle and there is somebody behind me, I stretch my arm out. The person behind me must understand I'm going to turn my bicycle to the left. Okay. Similarly, if my arm is bent out, right half like this, and I put it out on the right hand side, it means I'm going to turn to the right. And if I put it
Yes.
down, it means I'm going to stop my cycle. So if there are others behind me who are coming with a cycle or whatever, they must understand what I'm going to do. Otherwise, suddenly you stop your vehicle and you turn it to the left, the others coming behind might come and hit you. So
Yes.
these are the uses of signals. So we must always make sure we follow these signals. Okay. If
Yes.
we start following signals, automatically others will also start following signals. You would have noticed that when you were in school, we keep telling you, please do not run in the corridors.
Yeah.
Why do
Yes.
we tell you not to run in the corridors?
Because we will fall.
Yes, chances are you will fall. So you have to walk. You have to keep up with certain manners. You have to follow certain discipline, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's the same thing, whether you're walking, whether you're riding a cycle, whether you're sitting in a car, whether you're at home, there are certain things we have to follow.
Okay.
So
Yes.
it's the same thing when you're riding a bicycle also.
Yes.
Yes? Have all of you understood?
Yes.
Yes.
That is all in this poem, which we have, where she is telling us what we must do when we are riding a bicycle.
Ma'am.
Now, I want Renfred, can you start reading from the beginning?
Round and round.
Anna Mary, please
Go the
mute your
wheels
audio.
on my bike. Two big wheels, but sometimes three.
Hmm.
If you are riding at twice. Feel the sun on my face, the wind in my hair. It's how I get from here to there. Just doing what I like, riding my bike.
Okay, thank you. Sahrish, continue.
Yes. But before I even go out, I have my safety to think about.
Mm.
So I wear a helmet every time I ride.
Mm.
It keeps my head protected inside. I always wear shoes on my feet, stay on the sidewalk, not the street, not the street.
Mm.
Don't ride too fast going down big hills because I don't want to take any spills.
Okay, thank you. Yes, Agnel Joshi, what happened?
Ma'am, which page?
48.
Ma'am,
Ivan,
which page?
last paragraph.
Yes, ma'am. Last paragraph. I use the signals I learned, so people know when going to turn.
Mm.
Left star out of a left, bend up for a right,
Mm.
bend down for stop.
Mm.
It is safe and politely.
Yes, good. Okay, next.
Agnes. I'm Rohan Catherine.
Yes, Rohan.
Ma'am, next one can read.
Yes, yes.
Paragraph.
First paragraph.
Round and round and round.
Mm.
Both the wheels on my bike.
Mm.
Two big wheels, but sometimes three. If you are riding a trike,
Mm.
feel on my face, the wind in my hair.
Mm.
It's how I get from here to there.
Mm.
Just doing what I like, riding my bike.
Okay, Emmanuel.
But before I even go out,
Mm.
I have my safety to think about.
Mm.
So I wear a helmet every time I ride.
Mm.
It keeps my head
Mm.
protected inside.
Mm.
I always wear shoes on
Mm.
my feet.
Mm.
Stay on the sidewalk,
Mm.
not the street.
Mm.
Don't Don't ride too fast going down big hills,
Mm.
cause I don't want to take any spills.
Okay, good.
Ma'am,
Yes.
can I Ma'am, Anna Maria can read.
One second,
Ma'am,
1 second, 1 second. Please don't scream together like this.
Ma'am, Anna Maria can
Uh,
read.
Aradhya.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, read.
I use the signal I learned
Mm.
to follow not when I am going to true
Mm.
left and out for
Relax.
a left then up for a right bend down for stop.
Mm.
It's safe and
Polite.
polite.
Yes, okay, good. Shravan.
Yes, yes,
Mm.
ma'am.
Read.
Round and round
Mm.
go the wheels on my bike.
Mm.
Two big wheels, but sometimes three.
Mm.
If you are riding a bike,
Mm.
feel the sun on my face, the wind in my hair. It's how I get from here to there.
Mm.
Just doing what I like,
Mm.
riding my bike.
Okay, Abha.
Mom, can feel the sun on my face,
Mm.
the wind in my hair.
Mm.
It's how I get from here
to there,
Hmm.
just doing what I like, riding my bike.
Hmm.
But
Hmm.
before I even go out, I have my safety to think about.
Hmm.
So I wear a helmet every time I ride. It keeps my head protected inside.
Okay, Anna Mary.
But before I even go out,
I always wear shoes on my feet. Please listen to where the earlier person is reading. Yes.
I always wear shoes on my feet.
Hmm.
Stay on the sidewalk,
Hmm.
not the street.
Hmm.
Don't ride too fast
Hmm.
going down big hills
Hmm.
cause I don't want to take any spills.
Hmm.
I use the signals I learned
Hmm.
so people know when I'm going to turn left arm out for
People know when I am going to turn. Left arm. Oh, it's the next sentence. Hmm.
people know when I'm going to turn left arm out for a left,
Hmm.
bent up for a right,
Hmm.
bent down for stop.
Hmm.
It's safe and polite.
Polite. Okay. Yes. Now we should write down the meanings. And one thing I want to tell you all is for your next exam, which is coming up, okay, we usually have only MCQs where we will send you the Google form on chat and you have to click on the right answer. Isn't that how we do?
Yeah.
Okay, this time you will have to write answers also. Okay,
Okay.
so please start practicing to write answers. Make sure your spellings are correct. Write and study the spellings.
Yeah.
Okay, so last week we wrote two meanings, bike and trike. Now we'll go for the next one. Okay, one and two I've already given you. Now you have
Kept safe.
protected.
Kept safe.
Somebody's audio is not muted. Anna Mary.
Man, right?
Yes, right.
I cannot see what you write there.
Who is that?
Agnes, I cannot see.
It must be some problem with your network.
Agnes,
I can see.
Please check your network.
there is coming slow.
That's the problem with your network.
Man, I have returned.
Okay.
Man, is not finished.
Yes, I'm giving you time. Please write.
Man, finish.
Those who have
I'm
written,
not
yes, close your
finished.
books. Others, please write.
Okay. Ma'am, all of you finish.
Everyone is finished?
No. Ma'am.
Anybody still writing?
Yes, ma'am. Yes. No finish.
Okay, okay, right,
Not
right.
finished. Yes, ma'am. Not finished.
Okay, right, right. I'm giving you the time. With this, we finished our portions for English literature also. Tomorrow we will do the question answers and then we will start revision. And during revision, this time I'm not sending Google Forms. We will have written tests. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Finished, everyone?
No. Yes. No, ma'am.
Who is writing still?
Yes. Nisa.
Nisa. Ma'am, Nisa is still writing.
No.
Okay, fine.
Ma'am, mine is not finished.
Nisa, what were you doing all this while, Nisa?
Am I finished?
I will send you the meanings again. Don't worry.
Bye.
Yes. Okay. So that's all for today. Thank you. Bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye. Thank
Thank you,
you.
ma'am. Bye.